What is up, Squidmen? Welcome back to another reaction video. And today, we are going to be reacting to my good friend Boshieba3D's newest video. And in this video, he's going to be sculpting Greg from Over the Garden Wall. Not super familiar with that show. I think it's on Netflix, but I heard it's pretty popular. So, might as well just jump right into it.
How's it going, folks? Welcome to another sculpting video, where today I'm going to be sculpting Greg from Over the Garden Wall. Over the Garden Wall is a miniseries that was released in November of 2014 on Cartoon Network. And while the show
Cartoon
celebrated its 10-year anniversary last year, I hadn't seen it until just recently. If you haven't seen this show yet, I highly recommend you do.
Let me pause. The editing's really good. Like, just from that first little, from like the first 20 seconds, the editing seems extremely well done, which is something that I kind of wish I would be able to do more often, but you know what? We'll see.
As I said, they celebrated the show's 10-year anniversary in November of last year, and I actually planned on having this video ready for that, and even finished recording everything a few months in advance. But your boy really likes to procrastinate, and didn't start editing this video until a few days before you were seeing it. So yeah.
Did you know that dinosaurs had big ears, but everyone forgot because dinosaur ears don't have bones?
No, I didn't know that, Greg.
That's because it's not true. It's a rock fact.
What is that? Maybe I should give that show a watch. That'd be pretty fun.
I started the sculpt by blocking out the head and body, both with subdivided cubes. Moving on to the legs, I do the same thing and add a mirror modifier, then shift the verts to get Greg's thighs to their proper glorious thickness.
Now, I was a little suspicious, but okay, I'll keep going. I'll let it slide.
Then moving up the body, I create Greg's iconic elephant head teapot with a subdivided cube, and by extruding out the top to create the base plate of the pot. I then add another subdivided cube to shape the teapot elephant trunk, and use a curve to make the teapot handle.
I'd be curious to know how long it would take someone to, like, how long this took him to do. Like, obviously the video is 8 minutes, but it would definitely took longer than that to sculpt something, I would assume. Leave in the comments if that's true or not. I'm not sure. I'm not really a 3D modeler of any kind, but it is interesting to watch the process. Sort of why I'm watching this video right now.
Moving on to the ears, I use the same process as the rest, just trying to get the basic ear shape. I then duplicate the ear and plop it on the other side of the head.
Good duplicate, nice.
Then, I do the same thing to create the legs and extrude little nubs out for his feet.
Little nubs, that's kind of interesting way to say it, but you know what?
The hands, believe it or not, yet again, are more subdivided cubes shaped and extruded to fit the shape of Greg's little fingies.
I think bro just likes saying things. Like, half the things he's saying ain't making any sense to me. Then again, I'm no expert in this, so what can I do?
With that, I moved to his arms. I had a little bit of a hard time trying to decide what I wanted to do with them. I tried using a subdivided cube, as you can see here. But later on, you may notice me change my mind again, because I am just built different like that.
Whoa!
Now starting to get into more details.
Nah, bro ain't built differently like that. Nah, I can't let that slide. Nah, I have to have a little talk with him about that.
Which I made from curves. The way I learned to make hair is to make a circle curve and edit the verts to get the shape that you want. You can then take a curve path object and use the shape you created with the circle to get.
I will say this before I continue again. His voice is kind of quiet. I can't hear him very well. It's a little quiet. Other than that, I mean, there's nothing wrong with the video. It's very well done.
Get a nice looking cartoony style hair.
Can't wait to see how the sculpt goes.
I then start plopping the hair strands on the head. The way I do that is by using the snap function, which basically just makes it so that when you move a vert in edit mode, it snaps to the closest face it can find. This just makes it a lot easier to make sure the hair is actually attached to the head.
I love it when the hair is attached to the head.
And with that, Greg now has a very stylish weave.
Ooh.
Now that I'm done blocking out the basic shapes and adding his hair, I'm moving on to sculpting.
Oh, that was
Start the
modeling.
sculpt
Yeah, now
phase,
it's
I
sculpting.
raise the subdivision modifier count and apply it so that his head is nice and smooth to start sculpting on. I then move into sculpt mode and remesh his head to give him enough vertices to work with. Then, moving on to sculpting, I start by puffing up his cheeks to a proper, more suitable size.
That was,
Then create a little mouth hole.
bro. I can't. I don't know if he's saying some little sus things here, but you know what? I mean, I can't stop him at this point.
The eye cavities. It's at this point I realize that he's looking more like Ralph Wiggum from The Simpsons than Greg. I then move on to adding eyes to the gaping eye cavities so as to try to remove the nightmare fuel factor and hopefully keep him out of your dreams tonight. Then I start prepping the body for
What?
sculpting through basically the same process as the head.
Wait, I need to pause this. Look at this face. No! I think I won't be sleeping tonight with that. I hope he fixes that.
I also duplicate the body and remove the top half to give me the base for his overalls. Then I move on to creating the straps and buckles of the overalls with cubes and do the same thing for the collar of his shirt and bow.
Looks like it's coming together.
I then go through and add some finishing touches to the face to yet again try and make it less creepy.
There you go. Thank you. Although it's still kind of a little bit of a nightmare fuel
Also
vibe.
at this point, I start working on making his bag and give him a nose.
Oh yeah, he has a nose, doesn't he? Wow, it's literally just a dot.
Moving to his hands, I rig them and his arms off camera because I forgot to press record. I use the rig that I've created for his hands to fold his fingers into the pointing gesture he's doing in the scene I am referencing. Here you can see
Oh my
I'm
gosh.
making the arms like I said I would, but this time I actually may end up keeping them. I then remesh and shape the legs into a walking position, because Greg is on a mission and nothing can stop.
Go. I tripped on my own candy trail.
What? I think I'd have to watch the show to get some context for that.
Finishing up, I start shaping the body of Greg's frog.
Frog named Kitty. I'm gonna call him Wirt. My frog's name's Wirt Jr. George Washington George, the President, Mr.
Nope.
President
Wait.
Benjamin
Wait.
Franklin, Dr. Cucumber, Dr. Skipper,
No, darn it.
and you were there too.
Beautiful. Look at that beautiful thing. That's my favorite character of the show now. And he's a frog.
Jason Funderburker.
This is gonna be my favorite part of the video.
I then make a bean to act as his legs and start sculpting the eye lumps, and this rather dapper frog is starting to take shape.
Looks like a slug right now.
I finish up by giving him feet, his other legs,
Is that
a
Pepe?
mouth, and eyes. And placing Jason Funderburker atop of Greg's head basically finishes up the sculpt, and it's time for the finished product.
Final product? Oh, let's see it. Look at that.
Thank you for watching this video, and please do consider subscribing. I have another video soon where I will be printing and painting this little guy.
This video
as
is
well as
unavailable?
maybe a video where I make work. Anyway, if you enjoyed this video, please consider checking out this video where I sculpted Jinx, or this one which YouTube really thinks you will like.
You heard him.
Anyways, with that, thank you for watching, and have a good day.
Alright. Like, I liked it. It was nice and chill. Looks like he's pretty skilled at it. Now, I know for sure that he's also going to 3D print these models and paint them. So they'll be like a physical object, which that's interesting. But, you know, main takeaways from the video, very well done. Editing was good. Nice and short. If it was longer, it might have been kind of boring, but it was a nice length. One thing I'd say is that maybe you want your mic to be just a tad louder, but honestly, for the what's the word I'm looking for the vibe of the video, I'd say it's honestly pretty good. But yeah, I mean, that's the reaction video. I hope you guys like the video, subscribe to my channel, as well as subscribe to Boshieba3D. He's currently at 8 subscribers, so let's see if we can get him up a little bit. And guys, I will see you in the next video. See ya.